Hello, beloveds, and welcome to this message. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and a high priestess. It is so nice to meet you if you are new here. If you are joining us once again, welcome back, mi amors. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the global Merry Christmas things. Boy, you guys, have I got a message tonight, you guys. Like, this is crazy. Okay. So, you guys have seen the title. You guys already know why you're here, right? Okay, so the title should pretty much be the download that I received, which I myself am embodying and feeling. And I know that many divine feminines who are about to come into physical sacred union are embodying the same type of energy and waves of frequency that your divine masculine counterpart is feeling. Okay, more than feeling. It is like it's hard to put into words because it's on a soul level, it's on an energy level, it's on a cosmic level. It's like trying to translate words from one language to another, you know what I mean? Where it's like I don't have a word for that in my language, you know. It's like that, okay? So the download that I got was divine feminine is emanating cosmic pheromones. Okay, we know what pheromones are, right? So the divine feminine is emanating cosmic pheromones and divine masculine is intoxicated by it. But they're not the only one. Okay. And then I wrote down a few other things that just kind of tie in, like synchronicities. And this is just like a few that just I remembered. Like there's been so many like happening like every single day recently. It's just, it at this point, you guys know me, like, you know, just doing what I do, being who I am, you know, like there's not a lot as far as like, you know, synchronicities or this or that like blow my mind, right? Like it's all very beautiful and confirming, validating. It's all very right. Like universe is always talking to us. So the conversation has been super beautiful. It's been intense. It's been very blatant. It's been very in your face. I just saw 222. And I actually have the number 2 right here, 2 angels. But this stuff is blowing my mind, is my point. Like it's blowing my mind, okay? And it's just boom, 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 one thing after the next. And right now there's this mirroring effect totally happening. The same things that like you're experiencing, the masculine is experiencing too, period, point blank. For who this is for, okay? This is not going to be for every single person, obviously, right? Enough people though for me to receive a message about it though and channel it out. So the divine feminine is emanating. When I say emanating, I mean like you guys, like I don't know how to explain it. Like so what I'm being shown is like on a really hot day, think of like in the middle of the desert, like a desert road, a desert highway, right? When it's so hot and you see the like heat emanating from the tar from the road, right? Like in waves kind of. Think of that and then think of that kind of like energy, whatever, as the divine feminine's energy, but multiplied by like a billion. Do you know what I mean? It's like crazy. It's intense. And the waves are waves of passion and sensuality and connection and kundalini and love and compassion and, you know, nurturing energy and, you know, strength and all these different things, right? And one thing that I keep receiving too, for those of you guys who this is for, is motherhood. Motherhood. So if you're a man watching this, it could be you coming into sacred union with a woman. And, you know, so maybe you're receiving messages about, you know, or maybe you're having dreams about a feminine, you know, who's pregnant, or there's something about pregnancy, or you're getting messages or signs or syncs about it. Okay. So either way, okay, a song that came through earlier that was shown to me, and actually, it was a reel on Instagram by this like, you know, country singer. And he's young, he's real young, but I put it in my stories and I was like, I mean, okay. Because they were just, you know, just doing a real quick, like messing around, him and another country singer. The other one was on the piano playing the song, and, you know, they were both singing together, like a cappella, you know, while over a whiskey or whatever. So all of this could be relevant, but the song was by Ronnie Millsap, okay, who's like, you know, I love Ronnie Millsap. You know, I love older country music. And the song is called Stranger Things Have Happened. and it's about a man, and he's talking about this woman, and he's like having, you know, he starts out talking about how he can't stop looking at her photos, her pictures, you know, how she's basically like this ghost of the one that got away, but she still is there present with him. Like, you know, he's talking about all these things, right? And then in the chorus or whatever, he says, you know, basically like stranger things have happened, and I'm, you know, and maybe you'll come back to me. Okay. So it's a song of hope and faith and manifestation, essentially, from the heart. You know, like, I've seen stranger things happen, you know, like anything is possible, essentially. Okay. So there's that. And then a little, just literally like right as I was about to like sit down and record this, I was over on Instagram, and when I went on Instagram, you know, like, I don't scroll. I do not scroll, because I know how this stuff works. The universe always shows us, right? The universe always provides. It's always in communication. So the first thing I'm shown right at the smack top of my newsfeed on Instagram was this, it's from Morgan Wallen, okay? Ooh, ooh, right? So, and this is from the Divine Masculine's perspective, by the way. So is the song Stranger Things Have Happened, right? Obviously. So sorry guys, there's just so much. So I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me get a piece of gum real fast. Hold on. Gum break. Hold on. Okay. If gum triggers inner wounds within you, meaning it irritates you, instead of leaving a stupid comment, just click off now, okay, guys? And I'm sure you will, right? Like I said, universe will align you to another reader in another video. Okay. So Morgan Wallen, sometimes on his Instagram page, like, I guess like when he gets like a song, or maybe a song he's about to record, or he is recording, I don't know. Feels like this is like a new song or something. I have no idea. I could be wrong. But it was from his voice recording on his phone, you know what I mean? So it was like just a voice recording, like, screen thing, you know? And he's singing, right? And there's no title to the song. He didn't put anything. But what I put for the title of the song he was singing, because it's kind of like the chorus of it, is Since You Got Gone, okay? And this is about a karmic. This is about someone he gave the boot to, literally, okay? Like, be gone. So I put, the song is called Since You Got Gone. And he says a lot. He says these two lines that I put, he says, I got better since you got gone. I'm back to being who I am. And it happened, like, and then he talks about how it just happened overnight. Basically, like, as soon as she left his life, as soon as he got rid of her, like, he started, like, a weight was lifted. He felt better. He felt back to his old self, or his new self, but himself. Do you know what I mean? His true self. Like, you know, I'm myself again. I have my freedom back. I feel amazing. It's like that. Okay. And he's like basically saying, like, like I'm okay. Like, I didn't shed a tear. Like, since you got gone, life is good. You know what I mean? And so I was just like, whoa, because that and all of this ties into everything I've been channeling, plus all the craziness and mind-blowing stuff that I've been receiving and witnessing, and just the people that are bringing confirmation and validation. Like, it's insanity, you guys. For me to say this, okay, it's huge. It's astronomically huge, okay? So there you go. Okay, so Divine Feminine, one more time. Divine Feminine is emanating cosmic pheromones. Now, are cosmic pheromones like a thing? Like, literally, like, no, but you guys know what I mean by that. It basically is that. We know how strong pheromones are, right? Okay, so what I mean by that is soul pheromones, cosmic pheromones, sacred love and union pheromones. Do you know what I mean? So the feminine, like I said, with the road and the heat and all that, it's emanating, it's waving. It's just like, it's your frequency. It's just so expansive and radiant and strong and full of like light and love and like strength, but also the shadow aspect. Do you know what I mean? Like, this masculine and other people too, they love the fact that you're someone that owns all of you. Do you know what I mean? You're not out there on social media and stuff trying to like just make your life seem, you know, and if you are, then this message is not for you, because you're still in a place of, illusion. right? That needs to be worked through or healed and surrendered, right? You know, and we've all been there. You know, I used to be that way too. You know, I never, like way before, like when I was younger, you know what I mean? When I was younger and I was like going out and hanging with friends all the time and going to the lake and going to bars and like, you know, going places and road trips and things like, yeah, I shared on like my MySpace and my Facebook and Instagram even too, like years ago. But I was never someone that posted for attention, because I get enough of that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to go ahead and, you know, this is just the truth of it. I know I'm a beautiful, very beautiful woman. And, you know, so getting attention is not something that I have ever lacked or needed. It's something that I actually despise 99.9% of the time. You know what I mean? And that was another reason that I had so much fear around coming here and being so public. You know what I mean? Because it's just something that I've, you know, it's right. So anyways, my point is that you're not out there doing that. You're not seeking validation or attention. You're not like out there trying to like throw out, you know, you're not out there fishing. You're not out there trying to throw out, you know, the lines and you know, and the bait to catch, you know, to catch something. You know what I mean? You're good, right? Okay. And that's what I mean by like owning that also like independence and like shadow energy too, because you're someone, like I said, that owns all of you. You know what I mean? Like how I just talked about how I used to be that way and like post and be all like, you know what I mean? When I was younger and stuff, like that's me speaking of things that like now, like if I think of like my shadow, I feel shame around that. I feel embarrassed around that. You know what I mean? But then again, I know how this all goes. So I don't judge myself. I know better than to be embarrassed. I know better than to shame myself or judge myself or ridicule myself. Do you know what I mean? Everything that I have been and who I've been and all my experiences and everything I've done, it has gotten me to this point, right? So I feel like that's a message for some of you guys, because there's a reason why I hounded in on that. Also, what I just said and all of that connects to the masculine as well, because the masculine, that's what the masculines do. They are like their own worst enemy and their own worst critic. We can all be that, but they are especially that. Like they are super hard on themselves. You know what I mean? That's why they get into like people pleasing, and then they get stuck in situations or jobs or relationships or marriages, you know, because they start judging themselves or guilt tripping themselves, and they start, right, like doing things like that, right? So it's they shame themselves on their past, they shame themselves on what they consider to be mistakes, you know, people they've been with, or you know, codependencies they've had, or you know, maybe they've been to jail or they've been to prison, and they're, you know, they've healed and they've ascended beyond all this, and you know what I mean. But these are like, again, these shadow parts, the parts of ourselves that we don't like, the parts of ourselves that we hold shame and embarrassment and, you know, anger around, or judgment, you know, things like that, right? So feminine has been moving through this already very highly of, obviously, of, you know, really connecting to that and healing these things. And like I said, owning all parts of you, right? And divine masculine has struggled with that, as we all do, but they are now in this, this balanced energy in that regard. You know what I mean? Enough to where they're going, you know what, like the past is the past, you know, I'm focused on the now and my future, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I've let the past go. They're healing the past. It's past life, you know, shadow work, essentially. Okay. So anyways, let's get some cards. Okay. Oh, in honor of the message, you guys, I haven't used this deck for probably, I don't know, for a couple years at least here on the channel. It is a Priestess deck, okay? So it's a divine feminine deck, okay? And I blessed it with my sacred Unalome guide. Okay, this is a Himalayan quartz, and this lighting doesn't do it justice because the rainbows and the energy of this is insanity. So I bless this. It also represents the Kundalini, like the chakras, the Kundalini. This is like the, right, like where it all starts and then going up, 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 okay? So another reason why I did it. I called in protection, support, all the things before I even started the reading. So here we go, guys. 14 minutes in. But you know what? If you guys are new here, you know, I'm a divine channel. So, you know, it's the first like few minutes, 10 minutes, 14 minutes, whatever, of a reading here on my channel, you know, most of the time it's me channeling, you know what I mean? The zodiac readings I don't go for as long, like channeling, because I channel through the whole message, but these I do because the messages are just different, you know, because I get such profound messages for these collective messages. So Divine Feminine, this is going to be like the embodiment of you right now. This is also going to be maybe Divine Feminine guides that maybe are around you. Again, man or woman, doesn't matter, okay? This could be, but this is like like whatever comes out here, it's like how the masculine feels and sees you right now with your Divine Feminine essence. And like I said, those extremely potent, powerful cosmic pheromones that you are giving off. And like I said, the masculine is not the only one. You have admirers. And you guys, just over the last 2 days, okay, yesterday I went into a little market here in my little town, and there was this white truck parked out front, and you guys, with my gifts, I already knew. I was like, whoever's in that truck, they're in the store right now, and I'm about to go in the store, and I feel that there's going to be something there. Like, not like, but like some kind of like energy there, okay? And I was dead on. He actually was walking out, okay? He was a divine masculine. He was walking out, so we crossed paths, okay? And he was walking to his truck. That was his truck. I was right. And you know, I could tell as soon as we crossed, you know, he obviously noticed me, and I could feel him kind of like do a look back, and kind of like I caught his attention, right? But I went into the store, whatever, you know, that my point is that I felt that already, and the universe is putting these divine masculines or divine feminines in front of us, okay? Like showing us, okay? And any one of them could be, you know, right? So anyways, or it could be a past person, right? Obviously you're masculine. So, okay. So I go into the store and I'm like grabbing just a couple of things. I need to get like a couple cans of cat food, etc. Right? And so I go and I need to pull out some money. So I go and I you know, I'm paying for my stuff. Well, guess who comes back in? Guess who comes back in? Okay. And goes over and like grabs a little like water or whatever, you know, like you could totally tell, right? Like he just needed an excuse to come back into the store, right? To kind of like just check me out again, you know what I mean? And he was like all smiling at me, you know, and I was talking to the clerk, and anyway, so I was paying for my stuff, and you know, and he was like right behind me at this point. But anyways, so I grab my stuff and I tell the clerk, I'm like, thank you, you know, and then I look back because he was clearly like a part of like what was going on here, you know, and he knows the clerk and stuff too. I guess he must live around this area. And he was like a rancher guy, kind of cowboy rancher guy, you know, my kind of guy. Anyways, so I start walking out with my bag, and then the clerk goes, he goes, hey, he's all your change, because I pulled out cash. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, thank you. I totally like had forgotten, you know? And so I go back and I grab the cash, and the guy's just like staring like dead center to like at me, at my face, at my eyes, like deadlocked, you know? And just with like the biggest smile, and he was like, yeah, he's like, you don't want to forget that, you know? And then he's like, you have a Merry Christmas, you know? And I was like, thank you, you too, you know? And that was it. I was not hoping or anticipating anything. Like, I was not like, oh, please, I hope you ask me for my, no, none of that. In fact, I didn't think he would, because I'm used to that. I'm used to masculines engaging, but my frequency is so high, and just like who I am, it's like an energetic like wall. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they want to, but they don't, you know, and the ones that do oftentimes are lower vibrational. Do you know what I mean? They just are like blind to everything. Just blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to come in and try to hit on you. So my point is that the universe is showing us they're showing us people that are, it's about to happen, get ready. And it may not be someone from the past. It could be someone brand spanking new too, right? Anyways, and then this morning, you guys, because I live in the farmlands, okay? I live in the country. This morning, I live on 2-lane country roads in front of my house, in front of our ranch, right? It was in front of my house, like directly in front of my front porch. I wake up this morning, I'm like making my coffee and stuff. I wake up and there's 2 huge field tractors parked in front of my house, like off the side of the road, but right in front of my house, like 90 feet away from me or 60 feet away from me or something like that, right? And one of the tires, the trailer, they were hauling a like a rototiller for the fields, and one of the tires was flat on the trailer or whatever. So they both pulled over together, and then the one tractor had to go back to the ranch wherever they're from, you know, and get help to come back for the other one, right? So I have 4 rancher men, okay, and from what I could tell from my kitchen window, they were like probably around my age or maybe a little younger, maybe, you know, but good looking is my point. Like, again, my type, just like the guy yesterday at the market, okay? Within not even like 24 hours, less than 24 hours, okay? And I didn't have to go out in public. I didn't have to, well, I did leave, actually, excuse me, I did have to go out in public, but what I mean is I didn't have to go out into the bigger city where like Costco and all the restaurants are, you know what I mean? Like right here in my little farm town, the universe showed me someone I've never seen before. And I pretty much know everyone around here. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like around my age, or, you know, men, things like that, you know, like we're friends. We've all, you know, I'm friends with a lot of them because we've known each other for years, you know, living out here. So anyways, my point is that the universe is magical. Okay. And get ready because, this is why I started talking about all this, because of the cosmic pheromones that the feminine is giving off. It's my energy. It's my cosmic pheromones that made that rancher come back into the store, make an excuse to come back in just to see me again, just to feel my energy again, just to whatever again. Right. And then this morning, those guys, so, the one, because I went outside because, you know, I smoke. I am a smoker. I smoke cigarettes. Okay. I know it's bad, blah, 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 blah. I know all the things, guys, right? But anyways, but I do quite enjoy it. So I went outside. I was like having a cigarette on my front porch with my coffee. Just real fast because I didn't want to sit out there because literally they're like all right there. And I was like, oh my God, this is so awkward. But I don't have like in my home, like, you know, I don't have like for my backyard. I don't have like a sliding door or like I have to go out through the front and then go through a gate to get to my backyard. So do you know what I mean? So that's like the only way outside. So I kind of like had to in that moment. But the one guy, I know who he is. And he's someone who's tried to pursue me. He's good looking. He's successful. He's a rancher. And he lives right here in my town. Not that far away from me. And he's tried, like, over the past couple of years, he's tried pursuing me several times, you know, messaging me on social and like trying to get to take me out. And he's just not, you know, so I just keep basically shutting it down very kindly. And he's like one of those guys where he's very good looking. He's got money, you know, he's got all these like, right. Not that those are like the most important things, but you guys know what I mean. Basically, he could have many women, like, and women do, like, they try. He's like that guy that like women throw themselves at. Do you know what I mean? But he's obviously not interested in that. So my point is that just yesterday, over on Facebook, because I'm like, I'm deleting like so many people out of my social medias, you know what I mean? So as things just pop up, I just go and I just delete them, you know, unfriend, whatever. Well, he popped up yesterday. Just freaking yesterday, the same day that I bump into that other masculine at the market, right? He shows up on Facebook and I unfriended him because I'm clearing. Like I clear, right? Some of you guys need to do that too, by the way. We'll get back to this message in just a second, but this is all important. You guys. Everything that I share, that I talk about, that I, you know, experiences, that it's important. That's why I'm sharing it. Because if this kind of stuff isn't happening for you, it's about to. Okay? Like, the energy is hot. You are hot. Your cosmic pheromones are freaking intoxicating, enchanting. Okay? And people are admiring you. People are in awe of you. People are stopping dead in their tracks or making excuses to come and just be in your energy again. Okay? Those are the types of things. Anyways, so that guy I unfriended, he was one of the guys out front of my freaking house this morning. And I literally couldn't help but laugh when I realized that. I was like, and I just like looked up at the ceiling and I was like, touche, universe, touche. Like, you've got jokes, hilarious, because I just unfriended him yesterday. And then this morning he's in my fucking front yard with a flat tire on his tractor. Now, low vibrational people or karmic energies would go, oh my gosh, Erica, that's like destiny. That's the universe aligning him right in front of you. And wrong. That was not that. That was the universe showing me, good job. You passed that test. Good job. Because just like his tire was flat and he was broke down, the universe was letting me know, you called right on that one. Because even though he's a king of wands, handsome, charismatic, he's funny, you know, he's successful, like I said, you know, he dresses good, he's, you know, responsible, he's a good father, like all these things. He's broke down. He's a flat tire. It would have gone nowhere like a flat tire does. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I mean, is the gift of discernment is a superpower, right? So, you guys, I shared this in the collective reading that I did yesterday, the day before, but I keep having visions and dreams and seeing, and now I'm getting my, I have a spirit baby that has been with me for years and years and years, and he's a little boy, and I've always known that I would be a boy mom. If I were to have a child, which I only would want one, if I had a child, I know it will be a boy. I just know it. And he, out of nowhere, is coming through so strong. Again, like the last 2-3 days maybe. And today, like crazy. Okay, so look who, you guys, literally, I swear to God, you guys, like I have not looked down. Like I caught like a little glimpse of like the colors and kind of like her crown and her shape, but I didn't see who it was on the card, and I haven't used this deck in a long time. Okay? And I'm talking about motherhood right now. And I even said motherhood earlier when I was channeling, right? It's Mother Mary, Mary of Nazareth, the mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. So divine feminine, this is an energy, an essence of how the masculine feels and sees you. As this, I mean, essentially she's a complete holy matriarch and empress energy. That's her, that's what she emanates. I am blessed. The divine masculine feels that way with feminine. I am blessed to have this connection with the feminine. I am blessed to have met the feminine. I'm blessed to know the feminine, right? But the masculine feels on the soul level, intuitive and, you know, psychic level, that the feminine is here to embody that nurturing kind of, not motherly, like I take care of you, like codependent way, but it's the empress. It's the motherly, nurturing, very loving, very compassionate and understanding, but also very strong energy that the feminine emanates, okay, or that the feminine embodies. My courage gives birth to the divine. Your courage, or the divine feminine's courage, gave birth, activated the divine within the masculine once again. You guys activated each other, okay? And, you know, with divine counterparts, it's extremely powerful. You know, we are activators, so like we activate and receive all the time, you know what I mean? But like this is different. Okay. So they view you as that Mother Mary energy. You know what I mean? You know, like for, you know, so many centuries, etc., right? Like there's been that saying, like men want to, what is it? Like they will bed a whore, but they want to marry a Madonna, meaning a virgin, like Virgin Mary, right? They want to marry a Madonna. You're either a Madonna or you're a whore, right? Okay? That is all obviously shifting here upon earth now, right? In really big ways. And this masculine, they're shifting that too. Because the whore, and I'm sorry for my for saying that. I don't like that word, obviously. Like, trust me, it's very sensitive and I know it's triggering. But that's literally the saying. Like, if you, in past lives, like that's how it's been for thousands of years, right? Right? Okay. And even like Mary Magdalene, they painted her as the whore and Mother Mary as the Madonna, right? So the divine masculine, my point is that the masculines that they've been, that they have been entertaining the opposite of the Madonna. You're the Madonna. You carry this purity, this divine sovereignty. In fact, they don't only feel your light, but that's how they see you guys. It's like, it's your higher self. Like maybe some of them have had like a dream, a vision, some kind of connection with that, or they just see you and maybe they see your aura, or they just, right? Because you guys, if it's a twin flame, I mean, it's like you guys are twin souls. So it's, they would be, my point is that they would very easily be able to pick up on your aura and all of this. Okay. Oh my holy shit. Oh my holy shit. You guys, bottom of the deck is Goddess Freya. Okay. And I just talked all about those guys, right? And I just spoke all about discernment. You guys, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Goddess Freya, the goddess of discernment. Like you can't, right? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, look how powerful these goddesses are. Freya, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. When it's a holy hell yes. You, again, this is another aspect of how the masculine views the feminine and how they feel. Okay, more than how they see, I'm putting emphasis on feel, because the cosmic pheromones, it is activated soul, passion, kundalini, sexually charged, sacred, divine union energy. That is swirling. It's a whirlwind swirling around both feminine and masculine right now. It's swirling around your entire soul connection right now. Both of you guys are encapsulated because, listen, even though I'm channeling about like the masculine right now, like, the divine feminines are also going through these same, they're all feeling the same stuff. The divine feminines who this is for, your sexual energy right now is rising like crazy. You could be having full kundalini activations. Your sexual energy, sexual arousal is very high right now. It's very high right now, meaning like your sensual sexual energy is flowing like crazy, i.e. horny, or, you're starting to maybe have, maybe you and the masculine, or, are having, sexual union in the astral, or you're just having like very sexual, sensual urges and thoughts. Maybe you're starting to indulge more in new passions that aren't sexual, but like things like creating and art and cooking and tuning into your sensuality. When we say sensuality, people always immediately go to sexual energy, but that's not the case. Sensuality comes from the senses, right? So divine feminine energy, when divine feminine, like the Empress is very sensual energy ruled by Venus, etc. Her sensual embodiment means she's in tune with her senses. Okay, so it's like if there's a flower, this flower smells amazing. It smells so good. It smells so beautiful. If she's tasting, this tastes amazing in my mouth. This tastes so good, right? If it's touch, this feels so good, the touch. So it's very sensual in that way, right? So again, you are emanating cosmic pheromones that are extremely sensual in these regards. So the masculine is, they're intoxicated. They are enchanted with this right now. Okay, like they are just, and all this means is that they're tuning in on a true soul level. They're tuning in on a true sacred union level. And you, again, you have mirrored to them to spend their time wisely. So you have emanated that to them. You've awoken that with them. You've mirrored that to them. I am wasting my time. I'm wasting my life. I'm not happy, etc. I choose to spend my time wisely, just like my feminine does. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. I have learned boundaries. Instead of, what did I say earlier, you guys, about people pleasing? Instead of people pleasing, I am now putting my foot down. I'm standing my ground. I'm tuning into my heart, my wants, my needs. I'm choosing me for once. And I'm going to do what it takes. And I don't like the fact that I may have to hurt people or walk away from things or break up a family. But this is my soul that I'm following. This is my destined path. And how could that be wrong? That's what the feminine has also reflected to the masculine too. Is that strength, because the feminine has followed their heart and their soul. They've lost people. They've been judged. They've been shamed. They've been ridiculed. They've been gossiped about, judged. Even for some of you guys by your very own masculine, they judged you. They prejudged you. They see now that they were completely blinded to the truth of what they, you know what I mean? So now the masculine is only saying yes, like when it's a holy hell yes. Otherwise, hard pass, just like you, feminine. Like, this is beautiful, okay? So bottom of the deck here, and then I'm just going to leave it there with this deck, and then I want to pull some tarot because we're already 36 minutes in, is Fatima. Fatima. But the way that it comes through for me when I connect with her is Fatima. Okay? Look at this. They truly are connecting and feeling everything on such a powerful, like, soul cosmic level. This is the masculine completely, like, in tune with the higher self, connecting with the higher self, connecting with the intuition and the heart. This is the emperor truly connecting with the Hierophant, ascending into the Hierophant. The emperor is the Hierophant, just like the priestess is the priest, or is the high priestess is the empress. So she is the mother of imams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Love is my lineage. Divine, again, this is how they feel you and see you, but feel you. First of all, they feel the love, the soul connection, the past lives, the lineage energy. Like, we're soul family. We're not just random people that met. That's why I've never been able to forget you. That's why I've always felt you in my energy, in my heart, in my thoughts, in my dreams. Okay? So love is my lineage. So divine masculine, again, this is what you're emanating out, is that love. This is who I am. This is in my blood. This is my lineage. This is my soul work. This is my, right? As a high priestess. Okay? And they are following into the line of this lineage once more at this moment, at this very moment. And gratitude is my religion. So again, it's like, you know what? Divine feminine, masculine is embodying what you've been embodying, where they are just following their heart and their soul, and they're following the energy of love and healing. And you guys have surrendered things up, control, and you've learned to drop into the heart and have appreciation and gratitude and to be more present. And when it comes to religion, you guys have completely disconnected from the patriarchal systems and the rule of religion. You guys, as high priestesses and empresses, you guys see right through that and through the puppeteers that have been pulling the strings of the church for thousands of years now. Masculine is seeing that now too. Masculine is seeing through the false matrix. Masculine is seeing through the illusions. And masculine knows on a soul level and in their cosmic heart That divine feminine is truly the only one that will absolutely connect and understand all of this 100%. You are that safe space. Okay, so here we go. Let's get some tarot cards and then we'll wrap this up, you guys. So I love you guys so much. This, I'm telling you guys, like, this is crazy. The masculine is those cosmic pheromones that you are releasing. Like, people are stopping dead in their tracks. People are gonna be showing up. People are gonna be presented to you. People will be reaching out to you, DMing you, following you on social. They will, you know, all the things, all the things. Okay. But the cosmic pheromones for the masculine, it's, you know, and I would say that for most divine feminines out there who this is for, whether you're feeling this right now or you're about to start feeling it, you will also feel those cosmic, you know, it's not going to be the same, but you'll feel the cosmic pheromones from the masculine too. You know what I mean? Because they're giving that out. Look at the High Priestess right away. Out in the cold from the High Priestess. I want to come in from the cold. High Priestess, though, it's the keeper of secrets. It's the unseen, you know, the unseen world. How do you, you know, when people ask me, like, how do you know? Like, how do I, with my gifts, right? Like, how do you know? I just do. But how? I just do. You just do. Masculine just knows. They just know. Just like feminine just knows. Okay, spirit guides and angels of the highest white lights and decree. Please share with us, expand upon this beautiful channeled message thus far. It's about to happen. I heard that again. And I recorded, ooh, I just got chills, you guys. Like, I got chills all the way up my left leg. That's the feminine side. The feminine, it's about to happen for the feminine. Feminine, it's about to happen. That message was for you. Here we go. Eight of Swords. Immediately I heard walking away. After I said Eight of Swords, I heard walking away. So I feel that this is like the masculine that's been in this mental prison. You know what I mean? Like there's been a lot going on in their logical brain, in their mind, overthinking, worry, you know, thoughts of like just guilt. Again, like the channeling in the beginning of the Morgan Wallen song, you know, Since You Got Gone. Like, I feel that a lot of masculine energies right now out there, they're going through some kind of ending, you know, completing a karmic cycle. Like, and it's for the message behind this is a karmic third party. Because like the Morgan Wallen song, it's like, I'm better now. I'm back to me. I have me back again after you got gone. Like, life is good again. You know, it's like that. So again, so I want to ask about this. We have confusion and illusion, Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck. This is also about choices. Trusting their intuition. Okay, so they've been struck. Look at you guys. Look what's right after the Two of Cups. And this is, okay, so they've been struggling, you know, with trusting their intuition when it comes to you and everything that they're experiencing, as far as like messages and signs, dreams, and also, you know, maybe they watch you online and maybe they're, okay, that's actually a message. A lot of the masculines, for the divine feminine right now, if they can see you or they follow you or they watch you on social, or maybe you have like a YouTube channel or a TikTok or something like that, they definitely, like if you're a content creator or whatever it is, even if it's just like for your own personal stuff, they watch you like crazy. Okay, it's how they feel already just so close to you, but it's how they feel close to you without being physically close to you, right? You, without maybe even realizing it, have, by the things you say or post or through numbers on your posts or on your page, they are, every time they visit your stuff, okay, they get massive confirmations from spirit about you, okay, and about your connection, okay? So yeah, they've been in their head you know, and it's been like this mental prison. It's been like a loop around, you know, for them. Because they're like, what if I'm crazy? You know, like, what if I'm doing this and I'm wrong? You know what I mean? Like, so they've been really challenged. They've been going through a lot of like, you know, they've had to learn some lessons here and really like step into their heart. So again, it's like them working with the higher self and spirit. So it's like spirit and the higher self right now, and they are listening, is guiding them out of their head, out of their mind, okay, and into their heart, meaning like they might be like worry, anxiety, you know, I have to, you know, end a relationship, and you know, then there's like, you know, all of the things about that, you know, that sucks when you go through some kind of ending, whether it's a marriage or a breakup, right? It's like everyone, then everyone who knows you guys as a couple, like, then it's like, what happened to you guys? And oh my God, you guys broke up, and you have to announce it. And then you have to like, you know, then you have to like rewire your whole world again. You know what I mean? Start fresh again, but you have to like, you know, you have to untangle all the mess to do so. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting. So it's like the masculines have been moving through a lot of that too. For who this is for, Eight of Pentacles, focus. This is focus and determination. It's also like a perfecting touch, craftsmanship, etc. This is that pentacle. Look at bottom of the deck is the feminine with holding her Ace of Pentacles. This peacock, it's a male peacock with the long feathers like that. He's staring, you know, he's facing her, right? For me, this is representation of the masculine. It's also exquisite beauty, uniqueness, all these things, right? So it's like, this is how the masculine, again, sees the feminine. It's that, again, cosmic pheromones. You are grounded. You look at all the green. It's fertility. It's heart energy, heart chakra. I'm getting green light, go, green light, go. But she's holding her pentacle, and she's got this on her own already in her life, in her queendom, right? This is how the masculine is watching and seeing you, okay? But this also can be, you know, they call it peacocking, like when the peacocks put their feathers up to impress the ladies, right? So I do feel that it's like the masculine coming in, but this time when he comes in and to face you, it's symbolic here. They're not trying to peacock you like they were before. Do you know what I mean? That was them in their ego, distorted ego. They have done a lot of stuff as far as healing and seeing through things, right? Now, none of us are perfect, right? Like we're all, right, still working through things, and we will be till the day we die, but they're coming in different. They're not coming in trying to impress or peacock. They're coming in just neutral, you know, in that aspect, wanting to face you, admire you, speak truth to you. It's like that. See, look, the Fool. Right after the Queen of Pentacles is the Fool, the leap of faith. The Fool keeps coming up as I'm pulling behind the scenes for my own life and just different things. The Fool has come up like nonstop today and yesterday. Also the Six of Swords, like this, you know, someone's learned some lessons and they are bringing those lessons along to their next destination where there's calmer waters in their life, okay? So there you go. And then look at that, a leap of faith towards the Queen of Cups. This is the most love you can possibly give or have. She's also highly psychic and spiritual and, you know, very connected, very fluid. She's always changing like water. You know what I mean? Like think of a river, like how a river's like, it's calm and then it gets like roaring rapids and then it can fork off and then there could be a waterfall and then there could be a little pool where it's calm and then it slows down. There could be a creek. Do you know what I mean? She's forever shifting and transforming. She's forever evolving and expanding spiritually and through her heart. And this masculine is absolutely 1000% in tune with that. These are those cosmic pheromones. There's those cosmic pheromones. Cosmic pheromones are bringing in a major arcana leap of faith. A clean slate and a fresh start. This is what the masculine is working on. They are intently focused upon it's making contact in some way, okay? They are ready to come home. It is time for who this is for. This masculine is coming out of a cycle, a big dark cycle of karma, just like many of us have. Many of these masculines, because, you know, karmic doesn't have to be third party, but for the majority of who this is for right now, it is. I can see it. I can feel it. I know it. Okay? They've been stuck in a karmic loop with a third party partner. Okay? Now I don't remember what I was going to say about that, but they've never let go. They're still holding on. Okay? I'm also getting with the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles is like holding back. It's also like kind of stingy. It's like the miser, you know, kind of greedy energy sometimes, you know, just, right? But what I am getting is that what the masculine has been holding on to in their life, these measly Four of Pentacles, they realize, why the fuck have why have I held on to this for so long? I'm actually holding myself back. I could have the 10 Pentacles, but I'm so greedy and stingy and selfish, you know, and I hold myself back that I'm stuck with these 4. I'm done with the 4. I want the 10. That's what I'm getting here. You know what I mean? It's like that. Okay. So what is the action here, please? What is, holy whoa. I asked for the action and we get the Magician. This is another one that keeps coming out just like the Fool. Someone feels ready. They feel like they've got what they need to come forward, to communicate. They are manifesting majorly. This is major arcana manifestation. Focus. Third eye is focused on the feminine. Communication, passionate communication. This could also be travel, air travel. As above, so below, just like the Magician. As above, so below. You could be getting a lot of 8s or infinity symbols. We have the 8 infinity symbol here and then 8. And it also came out with the 4 of Swords. There's something about the dream realm right now. There's something very, 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 very strong about the masculine and the dreams they're having, and the connection in the astral they're having with feminine. This is also the fact that many masculines are in a state right now of healing after a separation, a breakup, a 3 of Swords, or they're about to be. I'm also getting that this masculine, if they have been in a third party, that they have been doing an extreme amount of healing around the third party while still in the third party. Okay? This is a masculine who wants to take action and communicate after being dead silent, literally, for however long. Okay? If this is your message, I'm going to say for most of you guys, it's probably been a year or more since you've spoken to this person. But at least I would say 6 months or more, because healing takes time. This is not someone that like you had a breakup with 2 months ago or something and now you're getting back together. Hell no, this is not that. I want to say for most of you guys, who this reading is for, probably 95% of you guys, there's been no contact for over a year at least. Okay, and then bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. There's the children again, spirit babies, children, your future children, spirit babies ready to incarnate. But this is someone who misses you. It's soulful nostalgia. Missing someone on a soul level. You can't explain it. It's different than missing someone like, I miss my mom, I miss my friend, you know, even a lover or someone you've been in love with, I miss them. It's different with these kinds of connections. It's different. It's a soulful nostalgia, and it's so strong. It's crazy. Okay, so their soul misses you. They're following the voice of their soul. Someone from the past. Okay, and then after the 6 of Cups was the Ace of Cups. Someone who has their eye on you. Someone who's never stopped watching. Eyes are the window to the soul. This is someone who connects to you through the stars, the sky, the sunset, the sunrise, the moon. They go to places like a river, the ocean, a lake, a beach, whatever. They see you. They feel you. You're everywhere around this person all the time. You're with them and they're with you. And that's, again, as above, so below. Now it's, the energy is, I have to, we're already together. We already feel together. I feel you around me. I feel you within me. I feel you around me. I feel you within me all the time, 24/7, as above, so below. Now it's anchoring down. This cup of love is flowing, and it is coming. It is coming. This is a very determined magician, a very powerful magician. This is not the trickster. This is someone who knows their power, stepping back into their power, remembering their power. Also, that being reflected from the feminine as well. The feminine has reflected that energy of, do you remember how powerful you are and who you are? Let me help you remember. Okay, so this is what I've got, you guys. Like, I knew this was going to be a longer one anyways. So if you're here till the end, this is truly your message, you guys. Like, claim it. Definitely like. You know what? To claim this message, you guys, to claim this message, 88, infinity symbol, mirrored infinity symbols, 88, 88. That's the confirmation here. Comment down below. And anything else, you know, this is my time. This is our time. I've called in my beloved. Sacred union is here. I will be with my beloved in 2025. Whatever it is your heart's desire. And I love you guys so, so, so much. Again, happy holidays, mi amors. If you guys want to connect with my gifts, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find all of my different reading options and spiritual services, excuse me, woo, that I offer down below. Sorry, guys. My foot got caught when I was moving. Because I offer several different things. So I do general psychic mediumship readings. I do a 20-minute vent sesh. I'm a past life Akashic record guide and reader. So I open up your Akashic records and channel about 3 different lifetimes, usually within the hour, that come through. It's very detailed. It's very activating. It's healing. There's so much that comes through with these. They're crazy cool, and they are so validating and on point for you guys. So there's that. And then I do a 1-hour goddess channeling, where I channel Isis and Mary Magdalene, for those who feel drawn to them. But also, let's say you are like, well, I don't really, you know, have a deep connection with Isis or Mary Magdalene, but I do have a deep connection with, you know, Hathor or Sekhmet, right? Or Freya, right? Then I will connect with those goddesses and channel them for you. If you've been to any of my workshops before, which we are, you guys, doing a 1-1 portal workshop. Okay, so I am receiving information about that from source, from spirit. So we will be kicking off this new year with a 1-1 portal workshop. Okay, so these are quantum healing and activation workshops, and you guys, they are freaking amazing. Okay, so stay tuned. I will be posting about that sometime this week. And anyways, but going back to the goddess channeling, so just to give you, so that's the goddess channeling. And then I also do intuitive energy healing, okay? Like quantum energetic healing and stuff. So, it's all there. And, I just appreciate you guys. It's always an honor and a privilege to connect with clients, new clients. I just love you guys so much. So here we go. Messages as we end this from the masculine, him or herself. It hurts. See, I told you they're watching online like crazy. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. So maybe for some of you guys, you're dating or you're talking to someone, or, you know, or maybe they just, maybe, I feel like for most of you guys, it's just the fact that you're like living your life happily. You're good. Like, and they're in this other state right now. You know what I mean? And it hurts because it's like, I want to be there too with you. That's what I'm working on. That's what I want. You know, it's like that. That's what I'm manifesting in a very powerful way right now. Okay. So, because they don't want to just be watching from afar, from a distance or online. They want to be with you. They're also deathly afraid. There's a deep fear here that you're about. It's like they can feel it. Just how I was just talking about the men earlier that the universe has shown to me in less than 24 hours, literally put them in front of my house. Like, your divine counterpart will feel that. They will feel the energy of that. They'll feel these other energies around you. They'll feel the fact that your heart's open to meet someone, to receive someone, right? Because you're not stuck on just one person or hoping one person will come back into your life. You've surrendered that up a long time ago. Not because you didn't love them or because you didn't care or anything like that, but because you had to follow your own soul path, your own healing journey and self-love and, you know, self-worth and all those things, right? Okay, bottom of the deck, look. Okay guys, sorry about that, but the video got cut off. So now I had to edit the video. Well, not edit, but I had to like put the two videos together. And I hate when I have to do that because it always makes the video like smaller, you know what I mean? So I know you guys have seen it like this the whole reading, but where I'm at right now, like I'm just like, you know, but anyways, okay. So let's get back to the message. I don't remember what I was saying when it got cut off. Oh, and I felt called to light a red candle in honor of the sacred union, okay? So like lighting the red rose heart of both masculine and feminine, and essentially it's a one. So it's lighting the red rose heart of your sacred connection and union. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, that was on the bottom of the deck, was my memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. And that's what so I think that's what I was saying was, it's the Six of Cups. It's the missing you. It's the nostalgia. It's the past. Okay. So what happened was, for if this reading is for you, this connection, what happened was, especially if it's a twin flame, when you guys encountered each other, when you guys connected in the 3D, when you had your reunion, your soul reunion, meaning you reunited in this incarnation for the first time. You came face to face, you met each other, whatever it was, right? You briefly dated or whatever the case, right? You guys experienced, and that's what you both felt, and that's and that was like the activation too. You guys both felt in that moment upon meeting each other and being in the same auric field as one another physically, it was like an explosion. Boom, right? And you guys both felt and experienced what true union felt like, even though it wasn't time. Okay, you felt the union timeline energy of unconditional love, of flow, ease. It was very organic, very powerful, very intense. This would be a situation where you guys, it was instant familiarity, instant, like I said, it just flowed. You guys just instant chemistry. And this is not like lustful karmic type stuff, even though most of you guys, I mean, especially the masculine was still very much in their karmic energy. Feminine too. Feminine has done a great deal of lessons and learning, etc. Right? So, but on a soul level, in that reality, in that moment, you guys did experience what the future timeline of union would feel like and look like, or what it does. So, and that is the feeling that the masculine is held onto. Same with feminine. The masculine is looking back at the memories that are haunting them, meaning like the nostalgia, okay, and the memories you guys shared or made, or specific moments, intimate moments, I don't know. But all they're thinking about is what could have been. They thought about this for so long, right? But they're thinking about this like now, but with action attached to it, with some type of profound communication, action, leap of faith. Do you know what I mean? Instead of it just being thoughts and running around in the mental prison, okay? And constantly hitting walls and confusing yourself. This is, it's clarity. It's soul clarity. It's the higher self, right? I missed your beautiful smile and your joyous laugh. So there's something about your smile. Maybe they told you, I love your smile. Your smile just lights me up. You have the most beautiful smile I've ever seen. And something about the laugh and the sound of your voice. I love your laugh. Like there's something just so powerful about all this. They used to light up my world. So your laugh, your eyes, everything, you light up their world. I wish I could take back hurtful things that I said. It was wrong to take my frustration on you. So maybe they got triggered, said some things they didn't mean, you know. This definitely, again, it's not karmic or toxic in this way. So it's not like this person is someone who called you bad names and every dirty name in the book and disrespected you and told you to F off and like, that's not this. Okay, like they just, if anything, I feel like if anything, it was like, you know, I was frustrated in my life and I did not say things that I wanted to say. And then at the same time, it's like, you know, I was frustrated. Things were going on that you didn't know about. I had so much things happening within me and around me, and you know what I mean? That I just kind of pulled away, or I said, you know, I don't have time to be dating, or things like that is what I'm getting. Okay. And then last card here. I worry that you've moved on and that this is all in my head. What did I say earlier, you guys, about the 7 cups and 8 swords? I said that this is someone who's been in that round and round mental prison, confusion, illusion, confused about, is this an illusion or is this real? Am I crazy? That's exactly what I was talking about. And then look, last card, tying up the message. I worry that you moved on and that this is all in my head. Is it? And do you still think about me? They need to know. They're gonna find out. They want to know. And then look at this, guys. Sorry, I have to read this. I want you to see the real me now. 555 on the timer on my end. It won't be on your end, but on my end. I've been hiding from our love for too long. And I'm going to read this one because this came out the other day in a message, and it was about masculine, like talking to people about you, friends, maybe family, people they trust, confidants. But it's, I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. If you guys know mutual people, have, you know, run in the same kind of circles, you know, whatever it is, they're asking about you, or if you have specific people that you connect to that you guys know, you know, like mutual friends or whatever, then they're asking them about you. Okay. So that is what I've got for you, mi amores. Okay. So I love you guys so much. Like, this reading was like off the hook. Okay. So again, this was a long message, but this, I knew it would be. This one I knew would be a longer message. So I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Again, to claim this message, let the universe know, like, send the energy into this candle flame here. Okay. All right. 8888. That's your confirmation. Okay. So happy holidays, mi amores. I will see you guys again very soon. Mwah. Bye.